Hello and welcome to the new NeverEnding release. Took me about a year to figure this one out, but we're going to try this format for a while. So let's get into it. Releasing on Monday is Chronique de Silence, a detective point-and-click set in 1970s France. A young detective's been asked to figure out his own commissioner's story, so he just doesn't want to tell anybody. There's something involving kidnapping, murder, and the French Resistance. Looks like there's a time and relationship system that guide the interviews, and for clues, it's a combination of puzzle rooms and a dialogue linking system. I'm sure there's like story twists, like 5 of them to keep the player engaged, so if you like all that kind of weird twisty stuff where it turns out the villain's not the villain, this is for you. And this is recommended for fans probably of Rusty Lake or like Disco Elysium. Long Steel is a colorful 2D action dungeon crawler. Surprisingly, more jam-packed looking than expected. Lost Steel manages to push together RPG elements like leveling, gathering, and crafting along some bullet hell looking battles. Honestly, the part that first caught me was how many different colors were in each screenshot, but also the character designs look great in pixel art. Apparently there's like slime races and fishing thrown in there too, so it's just a full game. Long Steel is recommended for fans of Zelda 1, Star Tropics, go watch my video. Enter the Gungeon and Undertale. It's time for some co-op mayhem this Wednesday. Speed Crew is a co-op party game where the goal is to fix a car as fast as possible. Well, owing that it's a co-op party game, I just hope a car gets fixed. Speed Crew has a lot of fun automotive references, from parody brand names to sort of famous cars that come by, and the enemy racer, Dominion Torrento. Though I don't feel like you actually need to know anything about autosports to figure out anything in this game. As a unique alternative to Overcooked and Played Up, I think this one actually offers a lot of new fun ideas for challenges and maps to deal with. Take it a little bit slower this Thursday with Under a Star Long Cold, a stealth action game with retro PS1 graphics. You've got 30 minutes to get in the base and get out. Before the whole planet explodes? I mean, shouldn't the other people be trying to leave? Whatever. Anyway, you'll be wanting to mark enemies and use stealth kills to avoid becoming Swiss cheese. As a single-player alternative to that Lethal Company loop, I think it's a much better way to spend that FOMO if you're all alone. And at least it seems like an endless version of Metal Gear Solid, which is really fun, and the sci-fi style sets it aside. This Friday, defend the gates with Legendary Hoplite, a tower defense game with a unique champion gear management mechanic. A la Plants vs. Zombies. Whoa, that's a throwback. The monsters attack the gate, and an army of unique warriors have to be placed to stop it. To aid with the usual cut-and-dry tower defense framework, the game allows you to outfit and control Dio, a young commander. For anyone who likes lots of numbers and Greek monsters, Legendary Hoplite seems like a great game to idle with, and you can rock out to the metal riffs. That's it for this episode of NER, and stay tuned for another episode next week.